Welcome, Iago. We must to the watch.
Not this hour, Lieutenant. 'Tis not yet 10 o'clock. Our general cast us thus early for the love of his Desdemona, who let us not therefore blame. He hath not yet made wanton the night with her.
She's a most exquisite lady.
And I'll warrant her fun of games.
Indeed, she's a most fresh and delicate creature.
What an eye she has! Methinks it sounds partly of provocation.
An inviting eye, and yet methinks right modest.
And when she speaks, is it not an alarm to love?
She is indeed perfection.
Well, happiness to their sheets. Come, Lieutenant, I have a stoup of wine, and here without are a brace of Cyprus galleons that would fain have a measure to the health of black Othello.
Not tonight, good Iago. I have very poor and unhappy brains for drinking. I could well wish courtesy would invent some other custom of entertainment.
Oh, they are our friends, but 1 cup, I'll drink for you.
I have drunk but 1 cup tonight, and that was craftily qualified too, and dare not task my weakness with any more.
What, man? 'Tis a night of reveals.
I'll do it, but it dislikes me.
If I can fasten but 1 cup upon him, with that which he hath drunk tonight already, he'll be as full of quarrel and offence as my young mistress dog.
'Fore God, they have given me a rouse already.
Some wine, ho!
To the health of our general.
I am for it, lieutenants, and I'll do you justice.
Oh, sweet England, King Stephen was a worthy peer. His breeches cost him but a crown, and thou art but of low degree. 'Tis pride that pulls the country down. Then take thine odd cloak about thee. Some wine, ho!
Forgive us our sins. Gentlemen, let's look to our business. Do not think, gentlemen, that I am drunk. This is my ancient, this is my right hand, and this is my left. I can walk well enough now, and speak well enough.
Excellent, well.
Why, very well then, you must not think then that I am drunk.
To the platform, master. Come, let's set the watch.
You see this fellow that has gone below. He's a soldier fit to stand by Caesar and give direction. The one as long as the other. 'Tis pity of him. I fear the trust Othello puts him in.
But is he often thus?
'Tis ever with a prologue to his sleep. He'll watch the horologe, a double set, if drink not his cradle.
It were well. The general were put in mind of it. Perhaps he sees it not, or in his good nature prizes the virtue that appears in Cassio, and looks not on his evils. Is not this true? And 'tis great pity that the noble Moor should such a hazard a place as his own second. With one of an ingraft infirmity, it were an honest action to say. So to the Moor.
Not I for this island. I do love Cassio well, and would do much to cure him of this evil. But hark! What noise?
You rogue! You rascal!
What's the matter, lieutenant?
A knave, teach me my duty. I'll beat the knave into a twig and bottle.
Beat me?
Dost thou prate, rogue?
Nay, good lieutenant, I pray you, sir, hold your hands.
Let me go, sir, or I'll knock you over the mazzard.
Come, you're drunk.
Drunk?
Guy, good lieutenant, gentlemen, alas, Guy, help, ho! Lieutenant! Who rings that bell?
Hold for your life.
Hold, Lieutenant, Sir Montano, gentlemen, have you forgot all sense of place and duty? Hold, the general speaks to you. Hold for shame.
Why, how now, ho? Are we turned Turks for Christian shame, put by this barbarous brawl? Silence that dreadful bell. It frights the isle from her propriety. What is the matter, masters? Honest Iago, that looks dead with grieving. Speak, who began this? On thy love I charge thee.
I cannot speak any beginning to these peevish odds, and would in action glorious I had lost those legs that brought me to a part
How
of
comes
it.
it, Michael? You are thus forgot?
I pray you, pardon me, I cannot.
Worthy Montano, what's the matter? That you unlace your reputation thus and spend your rich opinion for the name of a night brawler? Give me answer to it.
Worthy Othello, of all that I do know, nor I ought, by me that set her down amiss this night, unless self-charity be sometimes a vice, and to defend ourselves it be a sin, when violence assails us.
Give me to know how this foul rot began, who set it on, and how is that approved in this offense. Though he had twinned with me, both at birth shall lose me. 'Tis monstrous. Iago, who began it?
If partially affined or leagued in office, Thou dost deliver more or less than truth. Thou art no soldier.
I had rather have this tongue cut from my mouth than it should do offense to Michael Cassio. Thus it is, General, myself, the crying fellow, did pursue, for that I heard the clink and fall of swords, and Cassio high an oath, which till tonight I've never might say before, though Cassio did some little wrong to him, as men in the rage strike those that wish them best.
I know, Iago. Thy honesty and love doth mince this matter, making it light to Cassio. Cassio, I love thee, but never more be an officer of mine. Look at my gentle love.
What's the
be not
matter?
Rised up. All's well now, sweeting. Come away to bed. Sorry for your hurts, myself will be your surgeon. Lead him off. Iago, look with care about the town.
What, are you hurt, Lieutenant?
I passed all surgery.
Mary, heaven forbid.
Reputation, reputation, reputation. Oh, I have lost my reputation. I have lost the immortal part of myself, and what remains is bestial. My reputation, Iago, my reputation.
Reputation is an idle and most false imposition, oft got without merit and lost without deserving. There are ways to recover the general again. You are but now cast in his mood, a punishment more in policy than in malice. Sue to him again, and he's yours.
I will rather sue to be despised than to deceive so good a commander, with so slight, so drunken, and so indiscreet an officer. Drunk, and speak parrot, and squabble, swear? O thou invisible spirit of wine, if thou hast no name to be known by, let us call thee devil.
What was he that you followed with your sword? What had he done to you?
I know not.
Is it possible?
I remember a mass of things, but nothing distinctly. A quarrel, but nothing wherefore. O God, that men should put an enemy in their mouths to steal away their brains, that we should, with joy, pleasance, revel, and applause, transform ourselves into beasts.
Come, come. Good wine is a good familiar creature, if it be well used. Exclaim no more against it, and, good lieutenant, I think you think I love you.
I have well approved it, sir. I drunk.
You or any man living may be drunk. At a time, man, I'll tell you what you shall do. Our general's wife is now the general. Confess yourself freely to her. She holds it in a vice in her goodness not to do more than she is requested.
You advise me well.
I protest in the sincerity of love and kindness.
I think it freely, and betimes in the morning I will beseech the virtuous Desdemona to undertake for me. I am desperate of my fortunes if they check me here.
You are in the right. Good night, Lieutenant. I must to the watch.
Good night, honest Iago.
What's he then that says I play the villain? When this advice is free, I give an honest, probable to thinking, and indeed the course to win the more again. And she for him pleads strongly to the more. I'll pour this pestilence into his ear, that she repeals him for her body's lust, and by how much she strives to do him good, and out of her own goodness make the net that shall enmesh them all. How now, Rodrigo?
I shall have so much experience for my pains, and so, with no money at all, and a little bit more wit, return again to Venice.
Does it not go well? Cassio hath beaten thee, and though by the small hurt hast cashiered Cassio, content thyself awhile, retire thee. 2 things are to be done. My wife must move for Cassio to her mistress, myself the while to draw the more apart, when he may Cassio find soliciting his wife.
I saw on the camera moving. I got that.
So good.
What was
Why, very well then.
propriety? From her propriety. What is the matter, Matt? Propriety. From her propriety. Propriety.
You rascal!
This is gonna be a good one.
It was already cocked.
Okay, try to open it.
Open, hurry, come on. Chop.